Alright lads, back again on the big lake, Lake Superior, and I'll ask you to guess where I am today, and I'm sure you'll guess wrong, but I'm showing you something I've discussed in a couple other videos, and that's this Canadian shield rock all over here. Now, this is a small fishing village called Grand Marais, Minnesota. You can see a boat just leaving the harbor over there. There's two lighthouses. But the most interesting part of where I am, apart from the fact that it's northern Minnesota and right near the Canadian border, small little fishing village, is this, what you're looking at here. This is the Canadian Shield rock, very old lava, and now it's raining on me, so we're gonna have to tough it out here. Let's see, that cloud doesn't look like anything we can't handle, but the water is very, very cold, very deep, and very beautiful. And you can see these are old lava flows, very old, again some of the oldest on earth right here. And here it's a bit fractured. You can see how it's fractured, where the lava came out, it's kind of broken off in chunks. But over here it's smooth. You can see it, you can see almost the way it flowed like this, and then it has some breaks and stuff like that. It's a Coast Guard station over there, and you can see they've used this natural barrier, and then they've added a breakwall to it. So it is, it's very, very pretty. This is called Artist Point, out here right in front of me, and up above my finger here, just over the horizon where you can't see, would be Isle Royal. It's the largest island on Lake Superior, and the largest island on any of the Great Lakes. But here we are at the base of the breakwater here in Grand Marais, Minnesota. So a really beautiful, special place. And kind of like yesterday, there's no evidence at all that I'm here on the hook. But I'm taking some liberties, because once you own the hook, boy, your whole life's a hook adventure. And you don't need to prove anything. So we'll just say I've got the hook parked in town in Grand Marais. So this is a very, very interesting and historic place. Settlers tried to eke out a living fishing for herring and whitefish. A lot of Finns that were here, people from Norway settled here. It reminded them of those North Atlantic fishing areas, cold, long winters. You know, as much as people complain that Duluth, Minnesota is cold, it's even colder here. And you really have to be a tough customer to hang out here all year round. But really a special place, a beautiful place, someplace I always look forward to going. And I see that, you know, 2 days in a row I'm by some lighthouses, and today up near the Canadian border, Hawk over there in town, just hanging out, waiting for me to come get it. And boy, look, the waves are beginning to kick up pretty furious. I've seen it a lot worse, but you get involved in some of this. If I just went out 20 feet from here, you'd really be risking your life. I mean, look, you can look how dangerous this could be. One other really remarkable thing is how clear this water is. Now, you can't see it so much on this side, And since there's so many people around, I don't want to kind of involve them in our little video and kind of complicate our relationship with each other. So I don't like to film a lot of people. But on the interior breakwall right over here, you can see almost 20 feet straight down into the water. And I think I'll pause this video and walk over here and I'll try to show you and see if we can see how clear it is. So beginning again, now I'm over on the lake, the breakwall, and it's kind of nice. We're going to have some privacy because the rain seems to be keeping some people away. A quick look down. This isn't particularly deep, 5 feet deep maybe, but a good example of how clear this is. I'll pan over to Grand Marais. Lots of tourists and things like that. Fish and chips, places to spend your money, and really a beautiful area. But you can see again how they incorporated the lava flow, the Canadian Shield rock, right in and made it kind of a natural barrier. And it's really quite something, kind of building in the natural terrain with something that's well needed for a harbor breakwater for this. And you can see the boats in here kind of settling down. I was really hoping I could show you how deep and clear this is, and you probably can't get any sense of it here because of the mild chop on the water. But Grand Marais, Minnesota, wonderful, beautiful place, one of my favorites in the whole world. I've always enjoyed coming here, relaxing, getting out in nature, and that's what it's about. You know, with me and getting the bike, I like to get out and see the beautiful things, and Hawk will just say is over there. But it's not always about the adventures on the hawk itself, it's about where you can go with your hawk. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed your little introduction to Grand Marais. And if you ever get up this way, boy, you will really enjoy it, particularly in the summer for those of you who are scared of the polar bears that you suspect are up here, but they're not. So we'll see you down the road, guys. Always a pleasure being with you.